Hello everyone, you are welcome back to Shabest online tutorial. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to evaluate the limit of this trigonometric function. And the given limit is what? Limit as x approaches 0, 1 minus cosine x all over x to the power of 2. So to evaluate this limit, the first thing we are going to do is to multiply this function by the conjugate of 1 minus cosine x. What do we mean by conjugate? Recall when we have a minus b, the conjugate of a minus b is the same as a plus b. What do you notice here? The operation minus here changed to plus. So this is what we mean by conjugate. So the conjugate of 1 minus cosine x is the same as 1 plus cosine x. So this is going to be what? Limit as x approaches 0, 1 minus cosine x, everything all over x to power 2, then multiply it by what? The conjugate, which is going to be 1 plus cosine x, then over 1 plus cosine x. So this is the conjugate divided by itself. So the next thing we're going to do is to expand. We are going to leave the denominator, then we expand the numerator. So limit as x approaches 0, then 1 multiplied by 1 is going to give us 1. Then 1 multiplied by cos x is going to give us a positive cos x. Then negative cosine x multiplied by 1 is going to give us negative cosine x. Then negative cosine x multiplied by positive cosine x is going to give us negative cos square x. So everything divided by what? X to power 2, then multiply by 1 plus cosine x. We are not going to touch the denominator. So the next thing we are going to do, as you can see here, this is positive cosine x and this is negative cosine x. So this is going to cancel this. We are going to have limit as x approaches 0, 1, then minus cos square x. Then everything all over x to power 2, then 1 plus cosine x. So the next thing we are going to recall is trigonometry identity. Then we recall that 1 minus cos square x is the same as what? Sine square x from trigonometry identity. So in place of 1 minus cos square x, we are going to replace sine square x. This is going to be what? Limit as x approaches 0. Then in place of 1 minus cosine x is going to be what? Sine square x. Then everything all over x squared into 1 plus cosine x. So the next thing we're going to do, sine square x over x squared multiplied by 1 plus cos squared. We can split this as what? Limit into 3 parts. Limit as x approaches 0. The first part is going to be what? Sine x over x. Then multiply by what? Limit as x approaches 0, sine x over x. Because when you multiply sine x by sine x, we are going to have sine square x. Then x multiplied by x is going to give us x squared. So it remains what? 1 plus cos x. So we are going to multiply by limit as x approaches 0, then 1 all over 1 plus cosine x. So this is equivalent to this because when we simplify this, we just multiply all the terms together, we get this thing back, then we bring the limit as x approaches 0 together. So the next thing we are going to recall is that when we have limit as x approaches 0, sine x over x is the same as 1. So we recall this property again. So this is going to be what? Limit sine x over sine x, we say is the same as 1. So here is going to be what? 1. Then multiply by what? Limit as x approaches 0, sine x over x is going to be what? Is the same as 1. Then multiply by limit as x approaches 0, 1 all over 1 plus cos x. We are going to replace 0 in place of x here. The cos 0 is the same as 1. Then 1 plus 1 is going to give us 2. It's going to be what? 1 over 2. So when we multiply all these numerators together, it's going to be 1 over 2. So therefore, limit as x approaches 0, 1 minus cosine x over x squared goes to 1 over 2. Thank you for watching, and please follow and subscribe for more videos like this.